Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so much for stopping by and don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see how I made this very inexpensive blinged out mirror, just keep on watching. These are all the products that you're going to use and you can find them at your local Dollar Tree. We're going to start off with a plain white foam board and our mirrors. The mirrors that I chose to use are actually candle holders, and I used a total of 20, 10 hexagon, and 10 circle. You can choose whatever style of mirror that you like, but I thought these two would work really well together. But Dollar Tree does have a wide variety of mirrors that you can choose from. Now, since this is an inexpensive tutorial, we're using the foam board. But if you wanted something a little bit more sturdy that will last a lot longer, you could use the wooden planks that they sell at Home Depot. But the foam board worked out very well for me, and it's actually pretty sturdy. What I'm doing right now is just laying the mirrors exactly where I want them to be, so that when I add the adhesive, I have them already laid out. The glue that I'm using is, of course, E6000 glue. And what I'm doing is basically outlining the mirror. And I take the hot glue gun and use it on the little stoppers that they have at the bottom of the board. The reason why I'm using the hot glue gun on the stoppers is because it raises the mirror a little bit, and the hot glue allows it to melt those stoppers down a little bit. Now, the E6000 does dry pretty fast. So what you want to do is, after you put the glue on the back of the mirror and put it on the board, you want to press down firmly with the palm of your hand, just to be sure that it's stuck to the actual board and it's not lifted, so that when the glue dries, it's actually not molded onto the board. And you basically repeat the same thing throughout the entire mirror until all the mirrors are molded. Once they're all down, you should have something that looks like this. And what you basically want to do is fill in those white spaces. The foam sticks that I'm using did actually come from Walmart, but they were only 88 cents. So it's actually cheaper than getting them from the Dollar Tree. And you're going to use Mod Podge throughout the open spaces. Now, the Mod Podge that I have did actually come from Walmart, but I think they sell a smaller version at the Dollar Tree. But it's probably best to just go ahead and get it from Walmart, just because you're going to be using a large amount. Now, y'all, this was a really bad idea to do it on the carpet. So if you're going to remake this mirror, please be sure to do it on your tile surfaces in your home, or even better, you can do it on like a porch or patio, just so that the cleanup is a lot easier, because I had a really hard time getting this glitter up out of my carpet. But you're basically going to repeat the same steps throughout all the open spaces. With the sponge, it was a little bit hard to get into all the cracks and crevices where the mirrors meet, and I did end up getting it onto some of the mirrors, but you basically just scrape it off when it dries. But if you want to do it a different way, what I ended up doing was using an old makeup brush, the small ones, and I was able to get into the little cracks and crevices of the mirror. Of course, you're going to have to throw it out, so don't use a new one and don't use one that you really love. The Dollar Tree does sell little cheap makeup brushes, so you can actually probably start off with that instead of the sponge sticks, but the sponge adds a lot more Mod Podge than the actual makeup brush. So, of course, if you use the sponge, it goes a lot faster than using a tiny little makeup brush. But you pretty much do the same thing throughout the entire mirror until it gets to the desired bling that you want. What I'm doing right now is just brushing all the glitter into the little crevices, so that so that I don't waste as much glitter, but it's pretty much pointless because I ended up still wasting glitter everywhere. So again, just go ahead and try to do that on a tile surface, or like outside on a porch or something. So we're going to just bling, 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 fill all the spaces until you see no white spaces. And that's pretty much it. after it's all done, you should have the end product that looks something like this. And the way that I got it onto the wall was I basically screwed it down, but they do sell picture hangers at Dollar Tree that you can use. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.